Hey there! How are smart businesses winning with EB-3 workers? The United States is quietly facing one of the largest labor crises in decades. Currently, there are over 8.5 million job openings nationwide, but not enough workers to fill them. This isn't just a hiring headache. It's a full-blown economic alarm bell affecting every part of the supply chain. Why? Because immigration, the backbone of many essential industries, is being restricted more than ever. Stricter enforcement has dramatically reduced the inflow of immigrant workers. That's putting enormous pressure on industries that rely on this labor force to survive. Agriculture, construction, hospitality, they're not just hurting, they're breaking down. The result? A 25% surge in food prices since 2019. A 42% increase in fruit imports just to keep grocery shelves stocked. Over 370,000 open construction jobs, slowing home building and infrastructure growth. And hotels? Still scrambling to fill roles, even during peak seasons. So here's the question business leaders are asking: if workers aren't coming, how do we move forward? In agriculture, immigrant labor accounts for 73% of the workforce. Nearly half of those workers are undocumented. But with tougher immigration enforcement and outdated visa policies like H-2A, farms are being pushed to the brink. In 2023 alone, demand for H-2A workers outstripped available visas by more than 74,000. That's not just a statistic, that's food left unharvested, prices spiking, and dependence on imports increasing by the month. In construction, the labor shortage is crippling growth. 1 out of every 4 workers is over 55. And the pipeline for younger workers is thin. Visa programs like H-2B are capped at 66,000 spots a year. Now compare that to the 370,000 job openings in 2024. You do the math, it's not sustainable. In hospitality, quit rates are stubbornly high, hovering above 4%. Employers rely on seasonal visas to keep hotels and resorts running. But geographic and time-based limits create permanent staffing gaps. When guests are turned away and services are delayed, reputations suffer and revenues drop. It's no exaggeration. This is a structural shift in the U.S. labor market. And traditional hiring strategies simply won't cut it anymore. But while others panic, some businesses are planning smart and winning big. The EB-3 visa isn't a quick fix. It's a sustainable workforce strategy. It lets businesses sponsor international workers for permanent, full-time roles, workers who are legally authorized, loyal, and ready to contribute long-term. This is where Winbi LLC comes in. They're not a staffing agency, they're a full-spectrum HR partner. Winbi LLC helps U.S. companies hire quality EB-3 candidates and supports them through every legal and operational step. They handle everything: recruitment, immigration paperwork, work authorization, relocation logistics, and full legal compliance. You get dedicated workers for a minimum of 3 years, with zero legal risks and full stability. It's not about filling a job. It's about future-proofing your business. With legal, reliable workers, businesses avoid penalties, reduce overtime costs, and strengthen brand trust. From small factories to large-scale hospitality groups, more companies are turning to Winbi to weather the labor storm and come out stronger. So here's your move. Don't wait for the crisis to deepen. Choose the EB-3 solution. Choose stability. Choose growth. Let Winbi LLC handle your workforce, so you can focus on doing what you do best: growing your business.